Current TV belt holder is back, teaming up with Rip Morgan in
A torrid tag match against Tony Rickard and Samoan Joe. The two singles matches, Peter Lauder versus Merv, Houia and Jack Laki.
Wrist lock by Juno Houia. Hammerlock counter. Another counter by Juno Houia. Juno Houia with an overarm wrist lock. Referee calls for a break on the rope. Nice arm drag by Houia. Laki leaves the ring.
I think he meant to fall like that, Steve.
Well, he catapulted him right in and claimed that he'd lost it. He came in very easily.
Oh, they're both pretty well fired up.
Head scissors. Another arm drag. Arm lock by Laki. Laki takes the hair, dragging Houia to his feet. Another takedown, hits in his counter. Nice arm drag. Flying mare. Body slam.
Right, he'll be doing all that with ease too, Steve.
Well, he's certainly, Laki's certainly putting everything into it, Barry, but there's a nice counter and hammerlock by Juno Houia.
Well, he's playing on those ropes. It's lucky to get the break.
Referee calls for a break. Another good takedown. Both wrestlers showing plenty of wrestling knowledge. Referee, break again. Side headlock applied. Side headlock.
It's just seesawing backwards and forwards, this match. Been Laki and Houia. Now Houia's turn for the upper hand.
Reverse hammerlock applied.
It's interesting.
Oh, fireman's lift counter. Backbreaker by Laki. Houia.
It was hard work.
Counter.
Hard work there by Laki. Could be it. Well, he's looking hard for that counter, Steve. For that count, should I say.
Yes, he was looking for a fall. He realised there's not too much left in this match, and Laki had the count of 2, but there doesn't seem to be really too many close falls in this match, Barry.
No.
Laki picks Juno up for a body slam. Juno thrown to the ropes. Hip toss by Laki. goes for the end of the match. The referee's decision, a draw. We saw a very fast wrestling match with holds being swapped by both wrestlers, Laki and Juno, giving a great exhibition of wrestling. And it was towards the end of the match where Laki actually took Juno, threw him into the ropes, crossed the ring, and as he came off, he turned around to catch him in a very high hip toss. And the result of the match, of course, was a draw.
Our next weekend in New Zealand, and that's the weekend of June 25th and 26th, is Telethon, and I certainly hope and I really know that you'll all be supporting that. But Steve, for Telethon, it really is for people like Chris Gore. Remember him?
I certainly do remember Chris Gore, Barry. Some time ago, Ernie Leonard and myself were fortunate enough to be invited to Pongaroa to meet one of New Zealand's greatest wrestling fans, Christopher Gore. There's Christopher Gore.
There's you.
Next to him, or seated beside his bed, is myself.
Looking young there.
And then we go on to Ernie Leonard, who was with me on that day, and Christopher's sister.
Christopher's confined to bed, Steve, right?
He's confined to bed with an unfortunate disease, Barry, and it's people like Christopher that remind us of Telethon, of course. And as I said, we were fortunate enough to go to his home and meet him, and it's something you'll never forget.
Right, well, because the Telethon is about the family this year, and Chris Gore got a lovely family there, very, very supportive family indeed, but he'll certainly be watching out for us. I mean, and everybody on Telethon, you and I will be down near his way anyway, down in Hamilton.
Well, of course, Christopher has been the Telethon on the mat mascot for the years that we've known him. And as you say, we will be in Hamilton, Barry. Pongaroa is some ways from there, but you and I will be in Hamilton, and it will be a great thing to see people donating for a cause such as what Telethon's for. Right,
echo those sentiments, so get behind the Telethon for the family the weekend of June 25th and 26th, this coming weekend, the Telethon. Well, now to match 2 in this program, and it's Peter Lauder against Merv Fortune.
Peter Lauder comes out the centre ring, referees lock, and Merv Fortune switches into a hammerlock, into full Nelson. Head scissors by Fortune.
I think Peter Lauder's a little niggly with that one. Good start by Merv Fortune. Now Peter Lauder attempting to get his own back, but no, back comes Fortune.
Another head scissors counter by Fortune. Goes up onto his hands to gain more leverage. Lauder trying to force his way out from between the legs of Merv Fortune. Comes up, holding on the legs. The toe hold applied.
Now that must be particularly painful what he's doing there, Steve.
Yes, well, he's forcing down on both knees to get pressure there, Barry. There was a fist by Fortune to break clear of that hold. Pulls Lauder in the rope, gives him a big elbow, drags him up out of here. Another big forearm into the neck. And Fortune now taken over in this match.
Oh, heavily.
Heavy one by Fortune as he threw the head of Peter Lauder into the turnbuckle. Knee into the back and lean back on the chin.
No, Lauder's really been given no chance to make a start in this match against Merv Fortune. Here, he's actually got his knee in the back of Peter Lauder. Fortune's knee is into the back, middle of the back of Peter Lauder as he pulls on that chin.
Fortune with a great advantage over Peter Lauder. Peter Lauder
not having had the experience or the opportunity to gain the experience that Fortune has had himself. Fortune wrestled so many overseas wrestling stars, also made so many overseas trips, and this is showing up in this match now against Peter Lauder.
Oh, yes, certainly see that, Steve. But he's just, at the moment, Fortune seems so unrelenting. Really giving it all.
Yes, that's right, Barry. He's not letting up at all, giving Lauder no chance to come back into this match. He seems to be setting his mind on the fact that he's taking over and he's going to stay on top all the way through it.
Yeah, I think that's the sole thing in his mind. The short little respites for Lauder don't seem to do any good either, as Merv Fortune just pounds on.
Lauder comes back, throws the forearm into the back. And another one. Fortune trying to reach through. Looks as if he's looking for a bear hug. Rams Lauder into the turnbuckle. Knee to the stomach.
Bit of hair pulling going on there. Both got a fair amount of hair to pull, though.
Strangle applied. The referee telling Fortune to break. Fortune throws Lauder into the ropes again. And a big elbow. Makes him up for a body slam. And the fall to Merv Fortune, and also the match. Fortune was unrelentless in this match. He pounded away at Lauder right from start to finish. It was at this stage where he pulled Lauder to his feet, scooped him up in a slam, and followed through with a power slam. The referee went down to the canvas, and the count 3. And the match went to Merv Fortune.
Just before we go back to ring action, we have a big news flash for you tonight. Well, Steve, certainly for World Pro Wrestling fans, it's a news flash, and that is that Ric Flair has lost his world title.
Yes, it was certainly a news flash because Ric Flair did lose his world title, Barry. He lost it in St. Louis last Friday, the 10th of June. He lost the title to Harley Race, and it was the 7th time that Harley Race has, in fact, captured the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, to you, a bit of a surprise?
Well, it was a surprise to me because I thought Flair was a great champion. But then again, I've also wrestled Harley Race, and when Harley Race was the then world champion, and he also is, or was, and is a great champion.
Right, so Harley Race getting the world title from Ric Flair. Now, we had many queries at the end of last week's TV belt final, remember, between Larry O'Day and Tony Rickard, on why Larry O'Day wasn't disqualified for actually throwing Tony over the top rope. Now, Steve, what's the answer there?
Well, that's true. We've had a lot of inquiries as to why he was not disqualified. The rulings are, and let me go back to when Ric Flair wrestled Mark Lewin. Mark Lewin was in fact disqualified for throwing Flair over the top rope. Now, Mark Lewin in fact thought he had won the match, when in fact he hadn't, because of this ruling. A ruling which he was not aware of at the time. The National Wrestling Alliance rulings state that in a world title match, you cannot throw an opponent over the top rope. So Mark Lewin was rightly disqualified. However, the National Wrestling Alliance rulings also state that in a non-title match, that this rule does not apply. So therefore, Larry O'Day was not disqualified, and the referee was correct in his decision for counting Tony out and giving the match to Larry O'Day. From this point, he took O'Day by the arm, hurled him across the ring into the opposite turnbuckle, went for his favourite hold, the climb up, and it was here where O'Day actually tipped him over the top rope onto the floor outside, where he injured himself and was unable to return to the ring, and O'Day won the match and the title.
final match in World Pro Wrestling is a tag match with Larry O'Day and Rip Morgan up against Tony Rickard and Samoan Joe.
Looks like Samoan Joe and Larry O'Day.
Right. Now, these two would be giving a bit of weight away, wouldn't they? Not so much Samoan Joe. They'd be giving a bit of weight away, wouldn't they?
Yes, for sure. O'Day would weigh in approximately, I'd say, about 250 pounds. And Morgan, of course, near the 280 mark. I'm sure that Samoan Joe and Tony could match that within probably 50 to 60 pounds.
Well, Samoan Joe and Larry O'Day are already fired up in this tag match. It should be a mighty exciting one. Oh! Lovely work by Samoan Joe.
Well, there's some fast moving in this match right from the very start. Samoan Joe's in there, Larry O'Day, and with action all the way, Samoan Joe now tags Tony Rickard. Tony Rickard comes in, takes the arm of O'Day and throws a foot into the chest.
Well, after losing the TV belt last week, Tony will be willing to get some of his own back here.
Morgan reaching across the ropes for the tag. O'Day tags Morgan, he has Tony on the ropes, and Morgan comes in, brings a foot into the stomach. The referee orders O'Day out of the ring. Powerful Morgan. Tony Rickard up by the throat and just hurled him away from him. Big, strong man is Rip Morgan.
It's a strong man, but if they had a bit more weight and strength there, might have been able to turn the tables. Oh, lovely one. Lovely.
It's a fall. Almost a fall, but O'Day comes through illegally and pushes Tony off. Referee orders Samoan Joe out of the ring.
Almost certain fall there, Steve.
Very, very, very close, Larry, and I would say had O'Day not come in, as you say, it would have been a certain fall.
Well, it's good work by Tony Rickard.
Test of strength. Morgan takes Tony Rickard across. And he throws a fist in the stomach. Japanese armist brings the elbow down to the shoulder. Tags his partner, Samoan Joe. Samoan Joe in. Nice one there. Nice one set up for him as Tony made the tag, then threw Morgan into the ropes. Samoan Joe was waiting, and he came off those ropes. Samoan Joe right into this match.
Yes, is he trying to make the tag? Trying to make the tag with Larry O'Day, and has made it.
So he allows the tag. O'Day comes in. It's caught, taken down to canvas.
Samoan Joe didn't wait around for that one. To break her on the ropes.
One of those vicious up and unders by Larry O'Day.
Okay. He can get real vicious, this guy. Oh, nice throw into the turnbuckle.
Nice one. Good action in this match.
Well, there's a famous headbutt on Samoan Joe.
And they're looking for the fall.
Count of two. O'Day's made the tag.
Morgan in. There's a fist at Samoan Joe and hurls him into the ropes. Close line. Knocks Samoan Joe to canvas. Samoan Joe trying to make the tag. He's made it. Oh, nice drop kick by TR. And another one. Two beautifully timed drop kicks, and Morgan hits the canvas, comes up, and TR throws him into the ropes.
Whoa.
Back drops him. Another drop kick. Morgan goes down, makes the tag. I'm not staying on there, says Morgan. One too many, and O'Day moves away.
Heavily into the turnbuckle. No holds barred in this exciting tag match.
Bear hug applied, and O'Day rushes across to ram Tony into the corner. Solid, vicious wrestler, Larry O'Day.
Another hug, and... Ooh.
Well, Tony's certainly on the receiving end of things now, and he's taking a lot of punishment. Turnbuckle. Morgan hurls him in the ropes. Hip toss.
Nice hip toss rip from Morgan. Now he's made the tag on Larry O'Day. They had to take over and get stuck in once again. O'Day seems to relish being nasty. Samoan Joe said, "Not for me, but I'll hang out for as long as I can." But the tag's been made. Back comes River Morgan.
Double kick and they knock Samoan Joe down, and Tony Rickard comes in. Larry O'Day throws him out of the ring. Referee's there. He's pushed aside. Referee pushed aside in the corner, and the referee has called an end to this match.
Have to
Trying to stop. He's called an end to this match. Tony Rickard back in the ring, and they're taking over on O'Day and Morgan. Samoan Joe holding Morgan in the corner, calling to Tony, and they throw Morgan and Larry O'Day across the ring. Both wrestlers hit the mid-ring. They pull to their feet again, and you have Larry O'Day once again, and they throw both wrestlers in the ring. Double backdrop by Samoan Joe and Houia. Morgan and O'Day leave the ring. The referee looks as if he's about to raise the hand. He's raised the hands of Samoan Joe and Tony Rickard, having disqualified Rip Morgan and Larry O'Day. Real action. The most spectacular point of the match was after the gong. Samoan Joe and Tony Rickard took both O'Day and Rip Morgan. They hurled them across the ring into the far ropes. As they came off the ropes, Samoan Joe and Tony were waiting to take them in two high backdrops.
Well, Tony, you come up against, of course, Larry O'Day, the man who took the TV belt from you last week. I bet you were out to prove a point there.
Yes, I was just lucky that I did have a good partner in this match here. And we were giving a little bit of weight away there. But I think we gave out as much as we took anyway.
Now, I believe that your dad, Steve, has issued a challenge for the TV belt on Larry O'Day.
Yes, I think he has. I think if Larry O'Day accepts that challenge there, he'll be finding a different story there. Because they're both pretty evenly weighed out there. And they both have about the same amount of experience. So I don't think Larry will be as mouthy as he normally is there if he does decide to accept that match.
Reckon you go along with that, Joe?
Sure, of course, Barry. Excuse me, Barry, can I say something, madam? Larry O'Day or Steve Rickard Leo was our new lava Louis Papito Oi, in the Commonwealth title, or sister title lava. Yeah, Sunga Steve Rickard, yeah, Poma Uafonley, yeah, Lata to Island and Maya. When you have a fast song, no, thank you, Barry.
Well, a good win to Samoan Joe and Tony Rickard. Well, that's it from World Pro Wrestling for this week. Join me and Steve with more on the mat action next time.